Let me taste the fry here. So crunchy. I don't know what's better, the fish or the chips. Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Cooking Blind with Yolanda. And today we're going to be making one of my guilty pleasures. It's not healthy, but I don't care. I love it, and I'm sure most of you love it. And so today we're going to be making homemade fish and chips. Yes, you heard it, homemade fish and chips. I know, going to the restaurant, ordering it is wonderful. It's great. I do it sometimes. But when I want it, the best thing that I can do is make it homemade. And so join me in the kitchen and let's go get ourselves some fish and chips. Before we begin, I'm going to ask all of you to please join the Flavor Revolution. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for any future videos coming your way. Give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if this is your guilty pleasure as well. I know it's mine. All right, let's begin. So what I have here is 2 halibut fillets, as you can see. Skinless and boneless, and what I've done, I've just rinsed them off and I've put them on a paper towel so it soaks the extra water that's coming off of them. So I've got that. I have here some panko breadcrumbs, and over here in my bowl, where's my bowl? Here it is. I've got 1 egg slightly beaten with half a cup of buttermilk and about, I would say, half a teaspoon of salt. So that's ready to go, and I've just given it a quick beat. Okay, and now we're going to season our fish. And so what I have here is a little bit of paprika, where's my fish? A little bit of paprika, some garlic powder, onion salt, and white pepper. So we're just going to, I would say, between all of them, you would want about a teaspoon total. So we're just going to, is this the lemon one? Yeah. Oh, sorry. My bad, folks. This is what happens when you can't see. This is lemon pepper seasoning. Sorry. Thank goodness my cameraman is watching. Okay, so we're about a teaspoon of lemon pepper seasoning. So we're going to season both sides. Okay, and press it in even on the sides. Okay, next about 1 teaspoon of roasted garlic and pepper spice. We're going to do both sides on that as well. Okay, and this will give your fish some really nice flavor. And just pack it in there, like push it into the fish. Okay, so we're good there. And lastly, now we've got the paprika. So we're going to put that in there. Okay, I'm going to put some here on the side. Turn it around. Just get your fish all nice and seasoned. All right. Okay, so our fish is ready. It's been seasoned. So what we're going to do now is we're going to dip it into the egg and buttermilk bath. I guess you would call it a bath. And then straight into the panko. Now, if you don't have panko, you can use regular breadcrumbs. It's totally up to you. And I'm just going to rinse my hand quickly. Okay. Give it a shake. Make sure it's all coated. Make sure you put it on all sides. Okay. Top and bottom. Okay. A little bit more on this side. Okay. So one piece is done. We'll put it in our dish. There it is. Okay. And now our second piece into the bath. Make sure it's well coated and into your panko. And just be patient. It'll pick it up on its own. Okay. Again, tap all sides. Okay, we are done. There you go. I'm just going to rinse my hands. Okay guys, our oil in the pan, what I have in my pan is some sunflower oil and olive oil heating up. And what I want to show you while that is heating up is the way I've cut my potatoes. Now, I've left the skin on. As you guys can see, I washed them really good. If you have a potato brush, I suggest you scrub the skin with a potato brush. And what I've done is I've cut them into chunks, so almost like a potato chunk. That's the way I like to do my fries, but you can do them in a straight cut, or you can do them rounds, like almost like a potato chip. It's totally up to you how you want to cut your potatoes. But what I have here is about I would say anywhere between 3 and 4 potatoes. Now I'm making this tonight for dinner for my family, so it's quite a bit. But if you're just making it for yourself, 1 potato is enough. And what you want to do is cut them up, put them in cold water, and put some salt. And what that does is the salt will release the starches in the potatoes. And then once we are ready to fry, I'll show you the process. So we're going to check to see if our oil is hot. And the way I do it, quick trick, is I just grab a little piece of panko, throw it in, and as you can see, it's bubbling, so I know that the oil is ready. So we're going to get a piece of our fish, and we're going to gently put it into our hot oil. And we're going to get the other piece too. Okay. And be very careful. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to let it cook for about, I would say, anywhere between 5 to 8 minutes on one side, and then we'll turn it over and we'll do another 5 to 8 minutes on the other side. All right, guys, this is done. It's been flipped, so I'm going to attempt to take this out without hurting myself. Put it under here. Okay, and we're just going to move it to a paper towel lined dish so that all the oil can be absorbed by the paper towel. Okay, I'm going to try this one. It's nice and crispy. There we are. Okay, and over we go. Ooh, okay, so that's part one is done. Now we have to do part two, which is the chips. Okay guys, so what I have over here is I've put on my Dutch oven pan. I like frying in here just because it's got the high sides, especially for the potatoes. So I've got some sunflower oil and some olive oil, and that's warming up. I'm just going to put it on low because I can hear it popping. And then I've drained my potatoes here. And what we're going to do is we're going to put them on a clean tea towel. Okay, and just a few at a time. You don't have to do that many. Okay. And what we want to do is, we want to pat them dry. Okay, so just fold over your tea towel and pat them dry. Do not skip this step because otherwise it's very dangerous. It'll splat at you, and then we'll just throw them in a strainer. And B, if you don't dry the potato, it will turn to mush. You won't get the nice crispy golden texture. They'll become more of a mashed potato. So, and you have to do this in stages, so just do slowly, a little bit at a time. Spread it out. Okay, and then fold your tea towel over and just dry them up as best as you can. Doesn't have to be perfect, but the less water the better. Okay, and just repeat this process until you're done. Okay, so we're all done. These are all nice and dry, and we're going to go over to our Dutch oven, and this should be ready, but I'm just going to throw one in just to see what happens. Oh yes, it is ready. So just going to grab a little bit at a time. Be careful you don't splash yourself. Okay guys, so I've got them all in. They are bubbling away, and this will take about 20 minutes, and you just want to give them a stir every now and then. Just move them around so that, as you can hear, the oil will make them nice and golden. Okay, and we'll see you back in about 20 minutes when they're nice and golden and we can take them out. Okay guys, our fries are done here. So I've started to scoop them out, and I've got a paper towel lined bowl here, and we're just going to finish grabbing the rest here. Okay, they're nice and golden and crispy. Okay. And hopefully I got them all. Whoopsie. Okay. And we're just going to give it a shake, some finishing salt. Okay, give them a toss. Okay, and those are done. And now I will show you the complete product. So we have our fish, homemade fish, halibut fillet that was breaded, and our chunk cut homemade fries. So there you go, there you have it, classic fish and chips. And like I said, this is one of my guilty pleasures, and I love this. So you can't have it too often, but you know what? It's one of those treat night things. So I hope you'll get into your kitchens, and I hope you will make this dish, give it a try, and enjoy, and let me know. Leave me a note in the comments. Let me know if you've tried it and how you like it. Until next time, I will see you soon with another great recipe. Take care.